Hi guys. So here I am at the venue for the class in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Ooh, it's Bars and Foundation. We are on day 2 of Foundation. It is so phenomenal. Hashtag get your butt to Foundation. Oh, it's just life changing. But what I wanted to share today was the thing that we've been talking about so much in this class, and it tends to come up a lot, and I've done an entire radio show on it, is superior bitching or superior bastarding, which is when we jump into somebody's world and we decide for them what is best for them, and then we tell them to do it, or we force them to do it, or we suggest that they do it, or we judge them into doing it, or whatever it might be. And a lot of times, especially as parents, people are really given the message that they're supposed to. They're supposed to superior bitch or bastard their family or their friends or their coworkers. Like, that's the nice thing to do. If you just jump in and help somebody, that's the nice thing to do. And yet, is it? I mean, have you ever been helped when you didn't ask for it and then wanted to kick that person in the head? Yes, because until we're really ready to change something, somebody telling us what to do or when to do it or how to do it or what's supposed to be the way or all that does is just delivers the message that we don't know and they do. And this is what really sets up parents, and I mean anybody, but I'm going to use parents as an example of, if you are constantly telling your kids what to do and they get the message that you know and they don't, guess what that creates in their world? And guess what that creates in their world when they get older and when they move out and when they are creating their own lives? It creates that doubt in themselves. It creates the somebody else is greater than me, somebody else knows more than I do, and I'm nothing or I'm less than, or whatever energy that is, that many of us have been dealing with. Many of us had to look at for ourselves and be like, no, actually I do know for me and I would like to trust me. And if we stop superior bitching people around us, and if we stop superior bitching ourselves, how much more could we create on the planet? Yeah, right? And the other thing I want to say about superior bitching is that it is actually a capacity. It's not wrong. You are likely more aware, no, you're likely more willing to be aware of what choices are what's being created based on the choices of the people around you. You're likely more aware of that. Many of the people that we have in our families and our friends and our circles aren't choosing what we're choosing, aren't choosing the consciousness, aren't choosing the possibilities. So we likely are more aware. But that doesn't mean we know better. It just means we're more aware that, yeah, that person choosing that may not create what they say they'd like. And if we truly care for that person, we don't say anything. We allow them to choose what they're going to choose, to create what they're going to create, and have the awareness based on what they're creating. If you have maybe somebody in your life who is struggling with depression, if you're constantly jumping into their world to fix it for them, they may never go and talk to the person or get the session or have the assistance. They may never reach out for themselves to change it, because you're constantly doing it for them, which means that if you ever went away, they're lost. So how much kinder would it be to be in that space of possibilities, to be in that space of kindness, true caring, being there, being whatever's required without telling them what to do or when to do it or how to do it or any of that, just being. And they may reach out to you in that space, and they may reach out to somebody else, but it's not you deciding what they need or what you've decided is better for them. It's actually allowing them to choose. And how much more could we be that for ourselves? Not, I have to get up at this time and I have to do this much before I go to work and I have to do this at work and I have to have all this raw energy, instead of like, hey, what would be fun right now? Now, yeah, if you've got to get up to be at work at 8 a.m., then yeah, you might want to set an alarm and all of that, but it just becomes a different space than I have to. It's like, what else is possible if we be the kindness of us, to us, and on the planet? So all of the places that you've been superior bitching, all of the people that you've been superior bitching, everywhere it's been more valuable to you to decide what's required than to ask a question or be in the space of possibilities or allow people to choose what they're going to choose. Will you just destroy and uncreate it all and return it to sender with consciousness? Right, wrong, good, bad, online, POD, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Have an awesome week, sweet friends, and I look forward to chatting with you next week.